homecoming queen will call the hawk to the glove, which is one of the 5 essential skills of the falconer. Once again, the Hawk Flight is brought to you by Compare Insurance and the Ohio School of Falconry. The bird's name is Echo, and he is the younger brother of the Seattle Seahawks mascot, Tama. Go, Echo, go! All right, good catch, McKenzie. Tonight, we welcome to the senior spotlight, Warhawk, Madison Walker. Madison, are you ready for... Back corner, number 33, Devin Smith.
And to kick this one away for Westerville Central. He'll kick left to right. And we are underway on homecoming night. This one is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And who was that player? And maybe I'll come back to the next home game. Starting quarterback Carson Welsh will hand it off on first down, and they'll run it up the middle. Blake Jackson on the carry. And Musagala had the tackle for Westerville Central, again with a 4-receiver set. They throw on second down. It's caught for a first down far side, and out of bounds on the reception goes Carson Rutt. And they will work at their own 35-yard line, working right to left as we see it. Taking the snap and the handoff. He'll get a few on this one.
Jackson on the carry. Tackled by number 72, Saheed Kevy.
Carson Welsh will work out of the gun with a 4-receiver set, 3 stacked to the near side left. Dropping back, wants to throw, flushed from the pocket to the near side. Penalty markers fly. Throw over the middle, and it's caught at the 49-yard line and forced. Jackson Mark was in on the coverage for Westerville Central. There's going to be a holding penalty against the Greyhounds. Grove City. They go 4 wide, split either side. Check that, 5 wide, empty backfield for the Greyhounds. They'll throw near side, caught in the slot by Landon Haskins. Jackson Mark, along with Musagala, in on the stop for Westerville Central. 2 wide to the right, 1 near side left, ball near hash mark. Taking the snap is Welsh, wanting to throw deep near sideline, has Owen Steele on the run, and he's in Westerville Central territory inside the 25-yard line. Jackson Mark was beat a little bit there, and he forced him out of bounds after that. A touch takes the snap, they hand it off up the middle. Jackson, penalty markers fly, loose football, and it's going to be recovered, I believe, by Westerville Central. They recover it at their own 8-yard line. But there is a penalty marker. I believe it's a sideline warning on Westerville Central.
Sideline warning on Central.
Nate Miller will split out wide to the right. Omar Bangora goes into the backfield. And he'll take the direct snap, rolling out to the near side, runs up the middle to the 10, and spun down to the 15-yard line as Westerville Central works left to right as we see it. It'll be Westerville Central. Kevin King Foku, the lone set back behind Nate Miller. Drops the snap. He's going to land on it back at the 4-yard line.
Fumble recovered by
Gunn. Hebner to the near side right. 2 receivers far side left. They bring a man in motion. That's Cohen Bus. They hand it off. Nope. Miller rolls out to the near side. Caught by Cam Hebner at the 13-yard line. Maybe the 12 is where they'll mark him. They do mark him up to the... No, I'm sorry, I had my yardage wrong. 17-yard line. It's still going to be short, though. Are they going to go for it? I think they are. Nate Miller into the shotgun. Trying to draw Grove City off sides, and they're not going to get it. It'll be a
Nate Miller on the keeper. And that's another first down for
and at their own 20-yard line now. 8:35, first quarter. Brent Ford, Wes Minke with you. Handoff, Kevin King Foku. He runs up the middle, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's stopped on the play by Noah Deerfield as we go through the night. 2nd and 9 for Westerville Central at their own 21-yard line. They go with a two-receiver set. Thrown to the flat far side. Cam Heatner caught at the 20 and breaks off a tackle and forced down at around the 25-yard line. Between the hashes and the numbers, it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 at the 25. Tight ends on either side of the line. Nate Miller under center. They hand it off on the sweep to Omar Bangura, and he's going to get maybe a couple of yards on this one to the 27-yard line. And it should bring up 4th down for Westerville Central. Cohen Bus lined up on the right side of the line. Now Miller splits out wide to the right. Going into the backfield is Nico Bogatic, and we're going to have whistles and a timeout. Jai Johnson is in the backfield. They're going to bring a man in motion in this formation. Snap is back to Cohen Bus. High snap, high kick, high into the air. No Greyhound is back to receive it. Takes a bounce, and it takes a Greyhound bounce, and the Warhawks are going to down it right around the 45-yard line. And that was down by Westerville Central's Christian Hahn. 45-yard line. Second possession of the night. Toss outside Welsh to Jackson, who cuts the corner and gets to the numbers and outside to the midfield stripe. Greyhounds. As Welsh will work out of the gun, one back to his right. And 4 receivers set, split either side. He wants to go long, middle of the field. Wide open receiver at the Warhawk 20 to the 10. 5, touchdown. He beat Jackson Mark. That was Owen Steele for the Greyhound touchdown. A 51-yard play.
Number 38.
6-0, Grove City, 5:49, first quarter. The extra point by Douglas. The snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 7-0, Grove City leads Westerville Central, 5:49, first quarter. Ryan Douglas is going to kick it away for Grove City. 7-0, Grove City leads Westerville Central, 5:49, first quarter. Douglas sends it away. It's a short kick. Jackson Mark fields it down at the 16-yard line, far side, brings it out to the 25. And he's going to be stopped right around there for Westerville Central. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks. Coming to the near side is Cohen Bus. And he'll go outside the markers. And inside of him, Cam Heatner. Omar Bangura in motion. We got whistles.
Knee pads on Mitchell.
Official says it looks like Miller will work out of the gun. One back to his right. Omar Bangura in motion from far side to near side. They throw over the middle. Cam Heatner to the 35. Breaks a stiff arm to the 40. He lost the football, and Grove City falls on it at the Westerville Central 48-yard line. Speakman falls on it for the Greyhounds.
It's one of those kind of plays you can control your own destiny if you're Cam Heatner, and the ball just gets away from him. A man comes up from behind and strips that ball out of him.
At the Westerville Central 44-yard line. The 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds. And they roll out and they want to throw, but it's batted down at the line. Mohamed Bangura didn't realize he needed to land on it, and the Warhawks do, but the officials say that it is incomplete. 2 receivers to the near side left, 2 out wide to the right, ball far hash mark. Into the shotgun, Welsh. Onto his left side is Jackson. Welsh over the middle, incomplete. He had in his sights number 13, Haskins, and it falls incomplete. Central 44. Ball far hash mark. They send a man in motion. That's Rutledge to the far side. Welsh drops back, dumps it underneath. It's caught by Haskins. And he's going to be stopped right around the Westerville Central 39-yard line by a pack of Hawks. Punt it away for Grove City. And it is Cam Heatner back deep for Westerville Central. Today the snap bounces to him. End over end punt. Heatner lets it bounce, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Good job by Cam Heatner there. Heibner out wide to the right, inside of him, Omar Bangor. The snap to Miller, handed off Kevin King Foku, being drugged down from behind, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 to the 21. It's going to be second down for Westerville Central. Match that. Heibner all alone, near side to the right. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Miller out of the gun. Throws over the middle. It's caught, but then bobbled because running into his own teammate, Noah Mitchell, ran right into Kevin Bloss.
Miller's pass intended for number 8.
Right when
I'd beg to differ on that one. It looked like he kind of overran his coverage.
Snap back, and it's direct snap to Kevin King Foku, and he may get 2 yards on this to the 23-yard line. Owen Bus will send it away. Line to the air punt. It'll be fair catch and dropped at the 45 of Grove City. Picked up by Westerville Central. Christian Hahn on the recovery for the silver and black, and the Warhawks get it at the Greyhound 45.
And that's just the break you're looking for, Brent. You talk about have to get turnovers. Well, special teams, one of your keys to the game, plays a massive factor there for the Warhawks. Gets in the ball back as they had a nice chance to make a move here.
Kevin Bloss with him. And it looks like Heibner goes out to the left of the line. Miller lined up in the backfield. Kevin King Foku to his left side hip. Play clock at 7. They take the snap. Miller throwing over the middle. Cam Heibner has the catch at the 20-yard line.
There's your possession guy again for Coach Frankie. He gets that man in the middle. Cam Heibner outruns his corner inside, beats the safety over the top. Gives the Warhawks a nice play and a big chance to put some points on the board now.
First and 10 for the Warhawks. Miller goes under the power eye, under center. The snap. They'll hand it off to Kevin King Foku up the middle, and he's fighting his way and gets down to the 17-yard line. Second down coming up. 2nd and 7, excuse me. The snap, the handoff. Kevin King Foku, who hands it off to Omar Bangora, but the Greyhounds sniffed it out, and they dropped the Warhawks for a loss back to the 23-yard line.
Up with the Greyhounds, and obviously if they score first, the Greyhounds are looking to apply pressure. This would be a bigger takeaway for them if they were able to get a stop here on this Warhawk third down.
3rd and 13 for Westerville Central out of the timeout. Bloss, check that. Cohen Bus to the right side of the line. Now Omar Bangora splits out wide to the right with Cohen Bus and Bloss. 5 wide, empty backfield for Miller out of the gun. Takes the snap, throws flat, near side Bangora to the 20, has a block to the 15, spins his way down to the 11-yard line. Do they mark him down close enough to the yard to gain? We'll see.
4th down, it looks like. Far judge says 4th down.
It'll bring up 4th down and 1.
It is 4th and 1. Ruark, the homecoming king, lined up behind Miller. They'll hand it off. Kevin King Foku works to the right side off a block and has the first down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Warhawk.
It'll be 1st and goal for Westerville Central. The clock winding with 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Miller is going to go under center. Ruark right behind him. 2 backs in the backfield. Clock at 2. Miller takes the snap. They'll hand it off. Kevin King Foku up the middle. And not much going there. He's going to get maybe a yard. It is going to bring up second down, though, as that is the end of the first quarter.
Your score, Grove City 7, Westerville Central 0.
Of action, Brent Ford Westminky with you. Miller takes the snap, dropping back, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 1-yard line. The officials say down at the 1 for Kevin Bloss. He tried to reach over. Ruark behind him. Bangora and Foku in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. Kevin King Foku works right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Westerville Central. Kevin King Foku. Designed perfectly, Wes. That was a great run by Kevin King Foku.
And the kick is good. And that knocks the score.
It's 7-7. Cohen Bus puts the extra point through the uprights, and the Warhawks have tied it up on homecoming night. Kevin King Foku may not be homecoming king, but he does have the title of king in his name. kickoff. It's short to the 10-yard line. It'll be returned by Grove City out to their own 35, down to the 38-yard line, brought back by Blake Jackson.
Tackled by number 31.
They'll run it up the middle. Grove City will on first down with Jackson.
Jackson on the carry.
And he'll get maybe to the 45-yard line. Pick Central, the no huddle by Grove City. They look at second down at their own 45-yard line. The handoff to Jackson once again, and wrapped up right around the 47-yard line. The football popped out, and Westerville Central lands on it back at their own 48-yard line. And what will the officials say here? They're going to say no, he was down. Third and 1 with 4 wide, 1 back in the backfield. The snap, the handoff, Jackson has it into Warhawk territory at the 49. That'll be a first down for the Greyhounds into Warhawk territory. Move the chains, they get the play. Here's Carson Welsh relaying to his line. 4 wide, split either side, ball far hash mark. Welsh out of the gun, Jackson to his left. Welsh rolling to his left from the pocket, pumps, runs, and tiptoes out of bounds at the Westerville Central 42-yard line. Second down coming up.
Jackson Mark ran out of bounds.
Jackson Mark was in on the coverage for Westerville Central.
43-yard
I mentioned the Warhawks got to be able to contain this quarterback on the edges, and those edges kind of overrun their play. Allow him to cut to the edge, make an easy little run there.
Here's Jackson with the wide open hole up the middle to the 35-30. Breaks a tackle to the 25 and finally stopped at around the 20-yard line, but there is a penalty marker down back at the line of scrimmage. There'll be a hold on the Greyhounds, and this one's going to be coming back, and they'll replay second down. Second and 14, ball far hash mark, 4 receivers set, split either side. Clock under 10 minutes to play. Welsh dropping back, under pressure. Mohamed Bangura can't chase him down. On the sideline, throws middle of the field, caught at the Westerville Central 41-yard line.
Welsh's pass is complete.
It was corralled in by Barnes. And in on the stop for Westerville Central was 33, Devin Smith. Third and 2. Welsh on the snap, but penalty markers fly. It's going to be a false start on Grove City. It'll be third down and long and not short this time.
False start.
Grove City slow to get to the line, but they do go 4 wide, split either side. Ball far hash mark at the Westerville Central 46. Welsh out of the gun. Warhawks drop back into coverage. 4-man rush. Greg Woods is there in the backfield and brings him down. Welsh had nowhere to go as the pocket collapsed around him.
By number 26, Greg Woods.
Formation, Cam Hebner back deep at his own 20 for Westerville Central. 8:26, clock winding down. Bobbled the snap. Shadea does get it away off the side of his foot to the near side. And the Warhawks are just going to let it bounce, and it stops right around the 35-yard line. And that's where Westerville Central will start this next drive. That's twice now that the special teams for Grove City has struggled on the snap to Shadea. Near hash mark, working right to left as we see it. Hebner will come to the near side left. Bangura inside of him. Miller out of the gun, throws near side. Bangura got a block, works to the 40, 45 midfield. Grove City 45-40 and taken out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And we're going to have pass interference against the offense, though, on Westerville Central. This one's coming back.
Offensive pass interference was the call on the Warhawks.
That looked like Cam Hebner blocking, and that will be called on him as 15-yard penalty. It's first and 25 for Westerville Central back at their own 20-yard line. Miller, the handoff, and they'll work it to the near side 25. And that was Omar Bangura on the carry, brought down by Alvarez of Grove City, side of the line. Miller will work out of the gun with Foku onto his right side hip. He'll hand it off, no play action. Miller rolls, throws, and it's incomplete. He was under pressure. Cam Hebner was in the vicinity. It'll be third down. Blas and Cohen Bus will work to the right side of the line. Miller out of the gun. Kevin King Foku, right side. Rolling is Miller. Wants to throw. Deep pass. Looking for Cam Hebner. Lofts it up, and it's incomplete. It was underthrown, and Grove City was there to try and almost grab that one. In the coverage was Speakman.
Back in punt formation.
Bus in punt formation. Snap is back, kick is away. It's a line drive. Not a lot of air time, and it takes a great bounce all the way down inside the 15-yard line where Westerville Central will down it by Max Gilbert. And Cohen Bus was able to flip the field. Starting field position of the night. Welsh out of the gun, fires into the flat far side, caught at the 15 up to the 20, and forced out of bounds by Jackson Mark. Goes to 16, Owen Steele. 21-yard line. Welsh out of the gun, drops back, looks far sideline, caught and out of bounds. Will go Haskins. First and 10. They hand it off Jackson, who has a hold of the left side 30. And Jackson Mark is trying to bring him down. They finally do right around the 32-yard line. It'll be second down for Grove City. Over to the near side right, two out wide to the left. Jackson onto his left hip out of the gun. They hand it off Jackson across the 35 and brought down from behind.
Jackson on the carry.
Far hash mark, one receiver out wide to the left. Welsh dropping back, wants to throw. Stop from behind, it's Greg Woods. The ball came loose.
Guess what I'm talking about right there, Brent. Greg Woods gets a chance to time that snap up, and he blitzes off that edge. No way the right tackle could stop him.
One out wide to the left at the numbers. Ball far hash mark, Welsh out of the gun, dropping back, has some time, fires over to the far side, and it's caught to the 35, to the 37, into the hands of Jackson. Devon Lipsy with the tackle. 3rd and 12 for Grove City at their own 37. Welsh dropping back, pressure coming. Welsh steps up, rolls out to the near side. Sideline caught in Warhawk territory at the 42, into the hands of Haskins, breaks a couple tackles, and finally is brought down at the 27-yard line of Westerville Central. But there is a penalty marker down back behind the line of scrimmage. It's a hold against Grove City. Greg Woods was thrown down on the field.
Yeah, he blitzed past that quarterback there, and I'll tell you what, Greg Woods is having a game right now in this first half. He's blowing right past his right tackle just about every play. He can't keep up with his speed. There he had a nice little jab step to the outside. The right tackle bit. Greg Woods beat him back inside. A free rush at the quarterback. The quarterback stepped up to avoid that.
4:04 first half. 7-7 your score. Grove City tied with Westerville Central. 3rd and 22. Welsh out of the gun with time. Far sideline, in stride, incomplete. Jackson Mark was in on the coverage. It was Steele who was the intended target. It falls incomplete. 4th and 22 coming up for Grove City. Shadea. Better snap this time. Has the opportunity. It's going to be a short punt, high into the air. Hebner comes down underneath of it at his own 47-yard line. First and 10 for the Warhawks. Miller under center. They hand it off. Kevin King Foku up the middle, and he's going to be brought down on the carry by Alvarez. Gain of 3 to the 50-yard line. Now splitting out other tight ends at the numbers. Blas out wide to the right, Bus near side left. Miller dropping back, looking over the middle. Has Cam Hebner. It's going to be intercepted, or did he catch it? Was that Cam Hebner? No! The officials say no, he did not catch it. It was on the ground.
That is a bad call, Brent. He caught that ball right before I got off the turf. That was an impressive play by Cam Hebner. It's sad it won't go down in the books.
Here's 3rd down and long. Miller flushed from the pocket, near sideline, caught by Cohen Bus at the Greyhound 45. breaks a tackle to the 40, and he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That'll be a fresh set of downs for the Warhawks.
Impressive tonight.
Bradley near side left. Hebner goes out wide to the right with Bangura inside of him, whistles. It's 1st and 10 for Westerville Central. Direct snap, tossing it back. Bangura, Miller, middle of the field, incomplete. Cam Hebner, there were 3 white jerseys there, and the Greyhounds were able to sniff out that play once again. Miller out of the gun on 2nd down, toss out to Foku, near side 40, and brought down from behind on the play by Justin Higgins of Grove City. Bangura near side left with Blas. The snap, the handoff, no. Miller keeps it over the middle. It's Cam Hebner with the catch at the 18-yard line.
Number 15,
And no huddle for Westerville Central, trying to get movement on the line. Penalty markers fly, encroachment on the defense.
Encroachment by the Greyhounds.
1st and 5 for Westerville Central. The Grove City 13. Miller, play action, steps up into the pocket. He's going to tuck and run, slides. And he's going to have maybe enough for the first down.
He's got it.
He does. Inside the 10-yard line. And Westerville Central will have 1st and goal at the Grove City 8-yard line. Hebner Bangura near side left. Bus in motion to the left. Miller the snap, steps up into the pocket, throws near side. It's caught by Cohen Bus at the 4, barrels his way down inside the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal for Westerville Central. J.J. King Ruark comes into the game. Ball near hash mark, 34 seconds to play in the first half. Miller under center, takes it himself, up the gut, touchdown, Westerville Central.
Emphatic celebration. Nate Miller, monkey off his back. He feels good tonight.
Warhawks are going to leave 29 seconds up on the board.
Going bus.
Us with the point after. Kick is away, and it is good. Westerville Central leads Grove City. 29 seconds, 2nd quarter, 14-7 here on homecoming night. And Wes, that drive to me really set the tone for what Nate Miller can do. He showed some emotion there at the end because he knew that he was finally settling in.
And I'm going to be real honest with you, Brent. I think this is the best I've seen Nate Miller play all season long. And more specifically, this is the most emphatic of a celebration. Emphatic he's gotten this crowd into it tonight than he has any other game this season. He looks good tonight.
Alan Moran has it teed up. And this one's actually going to run a little short to the far side, brought down at the 6-yard line. Bringing it out to the 15, 20, 25, 30 for Jackson, down to the 32-yard line. Left, no timeouts, Westerville Central, 1 for Grove City. Welsh with penalty markers.
Flag on the play.
And
Looks like you're good for a false start here. Oh, legal substitution on the Warhawks.
Illegal substitution on the Warhawks.
Now at their own 38-yard line. Welsh out of the gun, empty backfield. Far sideline, caught to the 45 and out of bounds runs Haskins. He'll have a first down. Greyhounds trail the Warhawks 14-7. Halftime looming. Welsh looks far sideline, caught and out of bounds. Will run Owen Steele. It'll be 2nd and 3. Welsh looking far sideline again, caught and out of bounds. Will go Haskins. Ball at the Westerville Central 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Grove City. They're down a touchdown. Welsh out of the gun, looks to the near side right, has some time, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. It's caught at the Westerville Central 31.
Welsh's pass complete to Zane Yoakum.
Now it looks like Welsh is coming out onto the field. 1st and 10, Grove City at the Westerville Central 27-yard line. They're down a score, Grove City 14-7, Warhawks lead. 3.3 on the 2nd quarter clock. Welsh out of the gun with 4 wide, dropping back, looks middle of the field, steps up, he's gonna be brought down! at the 29-yard line.
Who else but Greg Woods?
Greg Woods with a big stop to end the half for Westerville Central. Incredible. Douglas has the ball teed up, breaks the huddle, he'll go into his routine. He will kick left to right as we see it, and he sends it away, a squibber up the middle, and it's going to be fielded by Nico Bogatic on his own 12-yard line. Middle of the hashes, works far side now, 20, tries to cut back toward the middle, and he's going to be dropped right around the 22, maybe 23-yard line. We'll see where the officials mark this. It'll be 1st and 10, Westerville Central to start this third quarter. And a critical start to the third quarter. The Warhawks are already up a score, and they want to try and add to that.
Leaving just over 30 seconds on the game clock. See how he wins the first 4 minutes as he talked about here coming out of the half.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Westerville Central. Miller takes the snap, thrown to the flat. Omar Bangura bobbles, catches, and dives forward across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd down for Westerville Central. I think if Omar was able to field that ball perfectly, that wouldn't have been but maybe 8 yards after that. Time clock winding, third quarter. 2nd down and 7, Westerville Central at their own 27-yard line. Miller takes the snap, ball near hash mark. Kevin King-Fuku, the handle across the 30, breaks a tackle to the 35, but he slips and falls. It'll be enough for a 1st down, but they get to the 37-yard line.
3 on.
Ebner near side left, Omar Bangura inside of him. Ball between the hashes, Miller out of the gun, hands it off Oku, then hands it off Omar Bangura up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a couple yards to the 39-yard line. Brought down on the play by Noah Durfield. Side of the line, 2nd down and 8. Miller out of the gun. Kevin King behind him, turns, hands it off to Kevin King. The 40, 45, stopped at the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
Number 27, Cooper Sayre.
3 receivers to the near side left. The snap, pressure comes over the middle, incomplete. Nate Miller had pressure in his face. He threw behind Cam Hebner, incomplete. Is going to go into a wildcat here. High snap, Kevin King Foku dropped it, falls forward and gets the 1st down into Greyhound territory at the 48-yard line. I don't know how he was able to make that happen.
Yeah, that was a little bit luck, a little bit skill, a little mix of both, because man, oh man, Kevin King Foku, kind of a big turnover there.
Half. Bangura out wide to the left for Miller into the gun. Miller dropping back, now rolls himself, keeps it up to the 45 and breaks a tackle to the 44-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down for Westerville Central. Design quarterback option, but Miller under center. 3 backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Omar Bangura coming near side. Breaks 1 tackle, 45, and stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line. He was inside of him, bust left side of the line. Miller out of the gun. Kevin King Foku to his right side hip. They hand it off, Kevin King follows his blocker to the near side, 40, breaks it to the 30, and he's finally stopped right around the 29-yard line. A shoelace tackle by 27, Cooper Sayre. The 30-yard line. Miller works under center, now splits everyone out wide to the right, and Bus is going to come near side left. Empty backfield, 5 wide, 4 to the right. Miller steps up, rolls near side. He pumps and then forces his way out of bounds. And a smart decision there by Nate Miller as everyone was covered. Miller out of the gun. Bus right side of the line. Splits Kevin King Foku out wide to the right. Hebner and Bangura near side left. The snap. Miller with time. Miller throws over the middle, looking for Bangura in stride! Touchdown! Westerville Central! A 27-yard strike for Nate Miller to Omar Bangura.
Bang, bang. Nate Miller looking on fire tonight.
Plus the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up and it is good. 21-7. Westerville Central leads Grove City. Nate Miller, 27-yard touchdown pass to Omar Bangura on a big shot, and Warhawks are up by 2 scores. Off formation, he'll kick right to left as we see it on your dial. Brought down at the 6-yard line, far side Jackson for Grove City, out to the 20, 25. Hits a bump in the road, then gets around it to the 30, 35, and spun down to the 40-yard line. Penalty marker flies after the play. Maybe a block in the back. Personal foul against Grove City. Okay. Now, I didn't see it. I don't know if, Wes, you saw anything, but 3rd quarter, and the Greyhounds start at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it up the middle. And that was Welsh on the quarterback keeper. They mark him down. He didn't actually go down. They blew the play. 1st and 10, Grove City. They'll move quickly with a no huddle. They'll hand it off Jackson up the middle, found a hold of the 40, and brought down on that far side around the 43-yard line. Down and about 4 for Grove City. Welsh, the keeper, and he bounces to the outside left, 45, dives forward to the 49. That will be enough for a Grove City 1st down. 1st and 10 at their own 49, Grove City. They throw far side, and it's caught around the 45-yard line. Welsh out of the shotgun. 2 receivers set. Handoff Jackson up the middle to the 40, dives forward to the 38. That'll be a 1st down for Grove City.
But keeps moving the ball. The Warhawks got to find a stop here.
1st and 10, Grove City at the Westerville Central 38-yard line. 6 minutes to play, 3rd quarter, 21-7 Westerville Central. Welsh, the snap, fires over the middle, caught at the 30-yard line in the hands of Rutledge. Welsh out of the gun. It's second down for the Grove City Greyhounds. They hand it off Jackson, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line. That'll be a first down for Grove City. And Warhawks weren't set. Jackson gets the snap, and the hand. They're moving quick here. Here's Jackson up the middle to the 10-5, and into the end zone. He squirts for the Grove City touchdown.
Touchdown, Grove City.
5, third quarter. Here's the point after for Douglas. Whistles, and so now you've got a backup holder in there for Douglas on the point after attempt. And penalty markers fly before the snap, and a false start on Grove City. Yeah. So they'll try it again on the 15 for the extra point, and it's going to be blocked by Westerville Central.
And I'll tell you exactly what that was right there, Brent. That is a tell by the holder. He looks up, the ball is going to get snapped. There's no pre-snap movement at all. The Warhawks literally watched for that look.
Douglas, another squib up the middle, fielded at the 11-yard line by Nico Bogatic, follows his blockers out to the 29-yard line. Central starts 1st and 10. Throw 29. Angora motions into the backfield. Kevin King Foku out wide to the right. Hebner to the left side of the line with Buss. Miller under pressure. Throws over the middle, has Cam Hebner at the 33-yard line. That'll be second down for the Warhawks. Out wide to the right. Inside of him, Cam Hebner and Cohen Buss. Blas to the left side of the line. Miller out of the shotgun, hands it off Kevin King Foku. Near side, finds a blocker to the 40, 45, midfield, and it gets upended at around the Grove City 45-yard line for a first down. Angora out wide to the right, now in motion into the backfield. Kevin King the handoff up the middle, and strikes his way to the 42-yard line. Hebner goes out wide to the right. Bangura inside of him. Buss right side of the line. Blas left side. Kevin King Foku in the backfield. Nate Miller play action fake. Rolls, and he's up the middle. He's going to break a couple tackles. Reaches toward the 40. And he's going to have it there at the 40-yard line. It'll be third down coming up. 3rd and 6. Westerville Central from the Grove City 40-yard line. Direct snap to Kevin King Foku. He couldn't handle it again. He goes down back at the 49-yard line for a loss of yards. Field for Westerville Central. Cohen Buss in punt formation. They'll send it away, high into the air, coming near side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Check that, 3 receivers set, ball near hash mark, 2 to the left. They hand it off Jackson up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, brings up second down.
Tackled by number 75.
Specifically, gets a nice stop there.
2nd and 10, Grove City. They throw Welsh near side, almost intercepted.
Devin Smith, man, he had his hands on that ball. That came close to a pick.
4 wide, 3 to the left. Welsh dropping back, throws, and it's caught at the 36-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down into the hands of a diving Owen Steele. They hurry up to the line. Grove City, they take the snap. They hand it off Jackson up the middle to the 40, 45, and brought down at midfield. Gain of 13 yards on the play. Out of the gun, Welsh. Far sideline, caught 45 of Westerville Central by Haskins. Out of the shotgun is Welsh. Movement on the line, and Greg Woods was one of the culprits. 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hand off Jackson to the Westerville Central 38-yard line to the left. Welsh into the gun with Jackson to his left hip. They hand it off to him and brought down immediately. What a great play by Westerville Central.
Again, Jalen Spraggins having a drive here.
That was Saheed. Start of the fourth quarter, Welsh throws. It's caught at the 25-yard line. Penalty markers fly, and the pass was caught by number 15, Speakman. Once again, the hold penalty for the Greyhounds pushes them backwards. They're trying to put together something. 4 receivers, 2 out, 3 out wide to the right. Welsh dropping back under pressure. Greg Woods is going to bring him down at the 49-yard line. Loss of 1 yard. The Warhawks stand strong.
Greg Woods is having one heck of a game tonight. He is playing with his hair on fire on that edge route.
It'll be 4th. Go on, Shadea.
Shadea will get ready to send it away. High into the air, no spin on this one, and Cam Hebner loses it, but then regains at the 26-yard line. It went right through his hands, but he was able to bring it down. Toss out to Kevin King Foku, breaks a tackle to the 30-35, and he's down at around the 36-yard line, and all of a sudden he grabbed that ankle, Wes. He does get up, and he's going to come off the field with a little bit of help. The training staff will attend to him on the sideline.
I'll get an update as it comes.
3 receivers set wide to the left. Cohen Bus on the right side of the line now motions into the backfield. Miller hands it off. Omar Bangura on a sweep, finds a block to the 40, and he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That'll be enough for a Warhawk first down. Miller, the snap. He keeps it himself. I think that was a miscommunication. I think the runner went the wrong way. Side of him. Cohen Bus right side of the line, along with Kevin Bloggs. Now Bus in motion. He'll hand it off. No, play action. Miller throws into the middle. Incomplete. Cam Bangura near side right. Play clock was down to 4, and coach whistles before the snap. Penalty marker.
Full start of the Warhawks.
Side right. Empty backfield for Nate Miller. 4-man rush. Miller with time. Fires middle. Intercepted at the 45 by Grove City, and they go down at the Westerville Central 42.
Intercepted by number 82.
That was into the hands of Jays Rodriguez for Grove City on the INT. And now Grove City starts at the Westerville Central 42-yard line, 1st and 10, and they'll run it up the middle with Jackson to the Warhawk 35-yard line. Well, a drive that they needed to stay alive in, and Jackson with the carry here. It was brought down by a couple of Warhawks to the 32-yard line for Kevin King Foku. 1st and 10, Grove City at the Warhawk 32. They'll fire, and it's incomplete. Leads Grove City driving. Welsh keeps it himself up the middle and stopped for no gain on the play. Luis receiver set for the Greyhounds. Split either side, ball near hash mark, working right to left as we see it. Welsh throws sideline, intercepted by Jackson Mark at the 25, brings it out to the 45, and stopped by Welsh at midfield.
Who else, when you need a big play, Brent, is there to go to for this Warhawks defense? Greg Woods and Jackson Mark, the 2 stars on this team, stepping up tonight.
There's a penalty marker, though, down after the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalties called on the Warhawks.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Warhawks, but they are going to have that turnover. But it will be 1st and 10 for the Warhawks. Miller will work out of the gun. Bangura in motion into the backfield. They hand it off on a sweep, working left side, cuts the corner to the 40, 45, and he's down at around the 47-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Warhawks. Bangura comes to the near side right. Blas right side of the line. Hebner out wide to the left. Bus in motion in the backfield. Miller takes the snap, hands it off. Rylan Moran, and does he get enough for the first down? I think he does, to the 48, a gain of 1. That'll be a fresh set of downs for Westerville Central, I believe. For the Warhawks at their own 48-yard line. Pressure shown by the Greyhounds defense. Miller takes the snap, hands it off. Bangura on a sweep to the left side. Midfield breaks a tackle to the Grove City 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 4.
The snap for Miller under center. Hands it off, Rylan Moran, and makes his way to the Grove City 42-yard line. That'll be a first down for Westerville Central. Miller will go under center. 3 backs in the backfield. 1st and 10, Warhawks. They take the snap, hand it off Bangora, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Back to the 45-yard line. Goes out wide to the left with Bangora inside of him. Rylan Moran splits out wide to the right. A 3-receiver set, now Bangora in motion to the backfield. Play clock at 3, the snap to Miller, hands it off to Bangora. Follows a blocker to the near side, 40, can't keep to his feet. And then he is grasping at his lower extremities as he comes up from that one, but far side left. The tight ends to the right side of the line. Miller the snap, 4-man rush, pressure, near side, caught, Blas, 35, upended at the 33, and I think he needed the 32 for the first down. I think he's going to be a yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1. They need the 32.
Got to wonder here if Kevin King-Foku is healthy. This has got to be an easy situational drill for him.
Not out there. Miller keeps it himself up the middle. Did he lose the football? I think he did. And the officials say it's Grove City football. Nate Miller, as he dove across, landed on the field and lost the football, and he can see the frustration as he comes off. Miller with back-to-back turnovers on the last 2 drives. Welsh, pocket collapses, running to the near side, forced out of bounds. He's at the 30. They mark the run by Welsh to the 34. 2nd and 8. Welsh, pocket collapses, rolling to his right. Fires far sideline, and it's coming back and caught at the Westerville Central 35, and breaking a tackle out of bounds goes number 15, Speakman. 27-yard line. Welsh the snap, handoff Jackson up the middle, brought down from behind by Mohamed Bangora. 2:25 to play. 21-13 Westerville Central. Here's Welsh, airing it out, near side overthrow. Warhawk fans trying to get loud. 4 receivers set. Split either side for Welsh out of the gun, airing it out near side once again, and it's going to be batted away. No! Into the hands and into the end zone for Landon Haskins. It was Jackson Mark who almost batted it away, but Haskins was there in order to keep it alive. Let's see what the defense has here. 2-point conversion attempt. Welsh out of the gun, dropping back. Steps up! He's going to be brought down! No, he keeps it alive! And then he passes it away, but it's still incomplete. Haskins couldn't catch it. Jackson Mark with the coverage.
That's a great play by both sides. Greg Woods all over him on that play. Drags him down, and Jackson Mark with the pass defense out there for the Warhawks right now.
Little pooch up the middle, fielded by Westerville Central at the 48.
The onside kick recovered by the Warhawks.
Not really an onside kick, more of a dribbler up the middle. Central starting at their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Miller brings Bangora in motion. They hand it off, Rylan Moran up the middle. Cuts back to the left. Fights for yardage, gets maybe to the 49. 2nd and 9 out of the timeout at their own 49. 2:01 to play. They lead by 2 points, 21-19. Hand off to Bangora, up the middle to the 45-40, breaks a tackle left side and down at the 39 of Grove City.
And there's that big one you want to have him break. 1st down. We'll see if Grove City blows this timeout right now. Looks like they're going to go wait it out. Warhawks got to get one more big 1st down to end this game.
At the Grove City 39, Miller takes the snap under center, hands it off Rylan Moran, and he's going to get maybe a yard to the 38, brings up 2nd down and 9, timeout Grove City. It'll be their 2nd timeout, or their 3rd timeout used, their final of the half. Go under center for Westerville Central. 2nd and 9 at the Grove City 38, leading by 2 points. They hand it off. Omar Bangora works to the left side, sweep to the 35, breaking tackles to the 30, and that'll be a 3rd down coming up and 1. And I think Omar Bangora is down on this play.
He is. Trainer's rushing out to him now. That will be a almost unavoidable crushing blow for the Warhawks in this one. Miller to go ahead and run the clock as long as he can.
Yeah, wait for that play clock. Don't worry about the game clock. It's under a minute now, but let the play clock wind all the way down, as far as you can go. The freshman quarterback goes under center, 10 seconds on the play clock, and now we get whistles and a timeout, Westerville Central. Ran back in the backfield. Clock is stopped, so they need to snap it at any point. 3rd down and 1. Miller hands it off, Riley Moran. He gets across the 30, down to the 28-yard line for the Warhawk first down.
That's going to ice the game. Big time by Riley Moran.
They have to snap the ball at least one more time, and it's under 40 seconds on the game clock, so at any time now they have to get one more snap, and the Warhawks will be able to walk away victorious in week number 7. Our post-game wrap-up is coming up next. We'll get post-game reaction from Coach Frankie and the Warhawks as Nate Miller kneels it down. And the Warhawks are going to come away with the victory. A final score of 21-19. Westerville Central defeats Grove City in Week 7 and goes 1-1 in the OCC Ohio. They now have 3 wins on the season. And a great job by this Warhawk squad. Our post-game wrap-up is next here on Central Ohio Sports Network.
Thanks for coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody has a good, safe trip home.
They did it right.
Final score from Warhawk Field on homecoming night, 21-19. Westerville Central gets the win. They hang on against Grove City to get this one final. They get the win on homecoming night. What a great job by Westerville Central and this squad. Wes Minke down on the field trying to corral head coach Josh Frankie and the starting quarterback, the young freshman, Nate Miller, as the Warhawks find a way to get the victory here tonight against Grove City. Grove City missed an extra point because of the change of the holder. They also tried to go for 2 on their last touchdown. They could not get the 2-point conversion to go. They were unable to do that. Westerville Central gets the victory 21-19, and now down onto the field with Wes Minke with the winning head coach Josh Frankie and freshman quarterback Nate Miller.
Yeah, joined alongside Coach Frankie and Nate Miller. Coach, big win tonight. You need this for not only playoffs, but a little bit of momentum. A homecoming win at home. What does that feel like? Kind of going home tonight?
I mean, listen, you couldn't ask for a better homecoming win. It had all the elements of a, football drama movie, right? I mean, came down to the wire, had to get a first down. Guys end up securing it. This was a joint effort. Defense played phenomenal. Offense played and did what they needed to do. It's just special teams, you know. I can't say enough. It's awesome. And like you said, lock up a playoff spot, man. We're going to be playing on Halloween. Let's go.
How does that feel for this guy right here? Nate Miller, your freshman quarterback, played a big game tonight, ran that ball, and you said at halftime, called his own number on the goal line. What's that feel like, having that kind of moxie and courage in that guy?
Listen, I love this kid. Since the moment I've met him, I've known that he's had it. And, you know, we knew early on this was our guy going into the season, and we're going to ride and die with him. And we knew there was going to be some ups, there was going to be downs. This is one of the ups, man. So freshman quarterback leads us to 3 wins after a 1-9 season last year. That says something. So,
Nate, to you. Calling the play on your own, right? That goal line carry. What's going through your head as you see that play develop?
There was nobody in front of me. If the center didn't move, I was going to jump over, and he moved, so I just walked in.
As you're calling this game tonight, 2 turnovers on back-to-back drives. You need to come back in, get 2 first downs to end the game. What's going through your head as you enter the field again?
They told us all week in practice that when something goes wrong, we have to come back and just make it up, and that's what we did.
Defensively, your team played lights out. What does that give you confidence like on the sideline, seeing your defense ball out? Greg Woods, 3+ sacks again tonight.
It's great. I mean, it's a team win. It's a team game, and that's how we're going to win every game with defense.
Coach Frankie, Nate Miller, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win. Back up to you, Brent.
All right, thank you, Wes. As Westerville Central gets the win, Coach Frankie celebrating with his freshman quarterback. They rung the victory bell. Fist bumps all around for the freshman quarterback, Nate Miller. And Coach Frankie gets his 3rd win, 4th win all time at Westerville Central now. And the Warhawks are now 3-4 on the season, 1-1 in OCC Ohio divisional play. And it's a nice night for Westerville Central on homecoming. They get to go to the homecoming dance tomorrow night and have a great time off of a victory, and they know that they're securing a playoff win. There are more games to play. There's obviously 3 more regular season games to go. There's still OCC title line on for Westerville Central. If they can find a way to get a win against Gahanna, Central Crossing, New Albany, those are the next 3 games for Westerville Central. If they have that opportunity to go to Gahanna next Friday night and cause a little stir back at home on senior night for Central Crossing, go back on the road, New Albany, Week 10, continues to stir things up. We'll see where they land in the computer rankings. Right now, before tonight's game, they were sitting in 10th place in the region. More of our post-game wrap-up next as we continue from Warhawk Field. Warhawks get the victory over the Greyhounds 21-19 on Central Ohio Sports Network.